Guys, IRCC has yet again announced another temporary measure to work permit holders in Canada. For the people who are working in Canada on work permits, for you guys, there is some flexibility if you want to study in Canada. There are a lot of more details for this particular announcement that has been made by the Minister of Immigration. So this particular video will focus on all the details. The key thing to note here is that if you are a work permit holder, you can study in Canada with no limit of 6 months only. Let's discuss all of this in detail. Please be tuned till the end. My name is Sahil. Guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Ontario. My office is here. Guys, on this video, on this channel, we discuss everything about Canadian immigration. All the latest news, updates, tips and tricks, program details, everything A to Z with regards to Canadian immigration. So if you are an aspirant of moving to Canada, this is the channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So guys, we are discussing this particular new announcement, this new temporary measure that was rolled out by the Minister of Immigration, and they are letting people study in Canada, and this study will be given to temporary foreign workers, that is the work permit holders inside Canada. Guys, first let's look at what exactly is the announcement. So what the minister said is that work permit holders will now be not limited to short-term courses for education only. That means they will remove the limit of length of study programs that the temporary foreign workers can enroll in Canada without a study permit. So this is the particular news that has been rolled out by IRCC. This basically removes the limits of a 6-month temporary short course only. So prior to this particular announcement, all work permit holders could have studied in Canada for only a course that was 6 months or less. With this announcement, they can study part-time or full-time for longer courses as well. So this is the whole announcement, but there are certain caveats that you must know, which we will talk about later in this video. But first of all, the new temporary measure will be lasting for 3 years only. The foreign workers will be able to study full-time or part-time, like I said, and this is for people who are either holding a valid work permit as on date, or with people who have submitted a work permit and are awaiting pending decisions. These applications have been in the system before the 7th of June 2023. So if you are planning to apply for a work permit, this is not for you. But if you have already submitted or if you have a valid work permit, this particular announcement is applicable on you, obviously before 27th June 2023. Another thing to note here is that this particular temporary measure will be applicable only as long as your permit is valid for. Once the permit ends, this temporary measure will go away for you, and you will have to apply for another study permit if you want to complete the course or study further. So this particular note has to go. Another very important thing is that any Canadian work experience gained during a period of a full-time study course in Canada will not count towards eligibility for the Canadian experience class. This is extremely important, guys. Let me repeat. Any Canadian experience that is being gained by any of you during your full-time study in Canada will not be eligible to gain points under Canadian experience class. Nor can students earn express entry comprehensive score, the CRS points for it. So technically, if it's a part-time course, then it's fine. But if you're studying in a full-time course, and if you want to gain points under CEC, you can't do that. So please be mindful of the kind of course that you pick and the kind of points that you have. So don't just jump the gun, get yourself enrolled thinking that you would do a master's and work and get everything together to get your CEC. That will not happen. Guys, overall what the government wants to do is that they want to give the benefit to these foreign workers who want to either upgrade or learn a new skill, get that training in terms of upgrade in the career, and they also sometimes want to gain certain more points through a part-time course or whatsoever, so they can do that. So this is instrumental in gaining certain additional points. Also, people who, say for example, have the right work experience in CEC maybe do not have a master's graduate stream, maybe a master's degree, so they can also make benefit of it and get the desired education level up and get the desired CRS points as well. So guys, a lot of things can come out of it positively, but take care of the limitations that they have set up in terms of date and the CEC claim. Rest, everything will be okay if you want to do that. Guys, if you have any further questions in mind, if you want to discuss this case with us, please feel free to schedule a consultation. We would be more than happy to speak with you. Once again, we wish you all the best and we really hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best.